Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Lucia, for your introduction. Thank you, Consell de Mallorca, for setting up this virtual show for everyone. It's quite interesting and it's quite good to give us the opportunity to showcase and to explain all about Palma. Okay? Today, Palma, it's in the middle of December and we have a beautiful day. Sun is shining. It's a little bit cold, but you can stay in terraces. We have a nice weather, so this shows you how we are a year-long destination. Okay, basically the history of Palma and the change of the positioning as a touristic destination to become a year-long destination started 8 years ago. Okay, 8 years ago. Basically, we decided to change completely the way we wanted to sell the destination, the way we wanted to sell the city, and we decided to start building our own identity, building our own brand as a touristic destination. Okay, Palma, historically, it was a well-known city, it was a well-known capital, being the capital of the Balearic Island, but basically, everybody associated Palma as where the airport was, or maybe a city that you could visit while you were on the beach and maybe it was not sunny or it was raining, so you would go and spend the day in the city of Palma, okay? So we started this project of becoming a year-long destination, and in order for us to achieve that, we have to change completely the product, we had to change completely the city, we had to change completely the way we wanted to see the city to be perceived, okay? First things we decided to do, first things we did was, okay, if we want to become a year-long destination, we need to reposition Palma as a city break destination, okay? We have the product, we have the services, we have the city to compete with all European cities as a city break destination. So basically that was pursue as a tourist destination. In order for want to make sure that that was possible, and we wanted to make sure that that was feasible, okay? So we completely changed things the way they were doing. We were doing them, and we started to prepare the city to become a 7-day-week destination, okay? After that, we started defining what type of hotels we wanted in the city, what type of services we wanted to showcase once you come to Palma for a city break destination. Okay, so this gave the opportunity to the private sector, as long as with the public sector, to open up urban hotels, catering this type of tourists and catering and looking after the cosmopolitan tourist, which is basically the tourist that we want to get into Palma. Okay, so all these hotels open up, becoming and portraying an offer very associated to a city break destination, and this was the last piece of the puzzle. Okay, once we have the services that the city could provide as a city break destination, plus the hotels that were able to respond to the demand that we were able to generate, we started promoting the destination as a city break and a year-long destination, okay? Over these past years, we started, as I was saying, in 2012. Over these past 8 years, we haven't stopped growing year after year, especially in the low and mid season. Okay, obviously the summer, the high season, it works very well. Basically, it's a season that Up until now, obviously, now we are in a different health crisis and a different healthy situation. So prior to that, the high season was performing excellent. So the effort was put behind the low and mid season. Okay, and once we started this project to promote Palma as a city break destination and as a year-long destination, we have been growing an average of a 6-7% in the low and mid season. Okay. A couple of years ago, we did a big research to understand how we were perceived, if all the measurements that we had put into place were working, and the data and the results were incredible. Some of basically showing a couple of the results. 68% of the people that were interviewed, okay, we interviewed close to 13,000 tourists, 68% said that Palma was the first choice when choosing a city break destination. 95% said that they would repeat. 97% said that they would recommend Palma as a city break destination to their friends and families. And the 4 top reasons for visiting Palma, number 1 is to discover the city. Number 2, to relax and to enjoy walking on the streets, walking on the old historic area of the city, staying at terraces, strolling through Paseo Marítimo, basically enjoying walking around the city. The 3rd reason was to discover the cultural site of Palma, and the 4th reason was to discover the gastronomy part of the city. Okay, so clearly we are there. We are, I think, well positioned. In my humble opinion, we are very well positioned in order for us to compete in the city break segment. The results are there. The tourists are coming over, and we are pursuing and we are going to continue developing the city to maintain this idea of becoming a city break destination and to becoming a year-long destination. Now, obviously, the situation is different. We are at a healthy, at a pandemic, okay? However, the city is still open. The city is still operating. The city is still lively. Obviously, maintaining social distancing, respecting all of the health recommendations, making sure that everybody wears face masks, making sure that the spaces and in restaurants, shops, we respect the number of people that can be there, okay? But the city is open for business, the city is continuing. As a matter of fact, the latest data I have, around 40% of the hotels are open during this situation, okay? So we have people coming in, obviously, maintaining all those health issues and maintaining all the health and the safety, okay? So basically, I'm open to receive any questions through the live chat that I'm sure that you all have. And we wait for you here in Palma. You will be more than welcome. And we hope to see you soon. And whenever you can and whenever you want, Palma is ready to receive you and Palma is ready to welcome you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pedro. We do have a question, yes, from our chat. And it is, in the competition with the leading capital cities of Europe, how does Mallorca can be competitive? Can Mallorca be compared to, let us say, Paris, London, Berlin?
Yes, absolutely. Obviously, we compete with all other cities in the European landscape. However, I want to differentiate. We are still, honestly, we're still not there in order for us to compete with London, Paris, or maybe Berlin, okay? However, I really see Palma competing clearly with Oporto, Turin, Praga, Napoli, Lisbon, Dublin, Tallinn, Copenhagen, Stockholm, all these capital cities that are smaller in size than not Berlin, Paris, or London, or Madrid or Barcelona, but we definitely compete with those cities. We definitely have product that can attract those type of tourists that choose these other cities that I have mentioned in order for them to enjoy a city break.
That's right. Thank you very much. Also, we have a second question. You mentioned before that Palma is well prepared, is safe, Mallorca the same, for safe tourism. But do you think Palma will be in the future be a leader destination for city breaks?
Absolutely. Obviously, now 2020, it's a different year. Obviously, things have been changing dramatically. We've been changing all of our marketing plans every 3 months, adapting ourselves to the situation that we are living. However, our backbone, our spinal cord, it hasn't changed. Through this pandemic, we still have been promoting Palma as a city break destination. We are not changing our course. We are not changing the direction we want to take. We have a clear plan where we want to be in the next 2 and 3 years. In addition to what is basically, we have a clear direction where we want to be in 3 years, despite the health situation that we are suffering. We always say, and I'm sure that also we have the same feeling with our Mallorca friends, that we are not in a destination crisis. We are in a health crisis. The destination, the image of the destination is strong, is there, and once this health crisis slowly move away, hopefully within the next 6 to 8 months, once we start with vaccines, we will be able to talk that this health crisis is behind us. Palma will come back stronger, and Palma will come back as strong as we've been doing all these past years.